To all who is here and across our island home. My question is, no, before I go, choose Jamaica. Jamaica, raw nature. And when I look and see what is taking place across the island, we have to lift our hands and give Prime Minister thanks. My question is for Minister of Education. Minister of Education, we have a lot of youth across the country. I was reading about some youth, them take off the road in town, windscreen wiper, and the government put them to like art, carry them to art and to learn a skill that they can't be marketable. But two or three of them turn back, go back to them old habits. Start, because them say them can't work for that. Them can't work on the construction either. One mentioned them get $2,000 by and 3,000. But instead that cannot carry them. So they gone back to their old habits. So what can we do to help them? Because my agenda is for our children.
Thank you.
That is my few words. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you for your question. And we have done a program for the windscreen wipers on the road. And as I've said, every child is important. And you raise a very good question. Why are they there? Why are they there in the first place? And we do have a big breakdown in parenting in Jamaica. And it's something that we don't like to talk about. And we're feeling it in the schools because we're seeing children come to school who have no parents at home doing any parenting. And that is what we are having to try to fix with these windscreen wipers. Now the thing is that some of them have been saved and some haven't. And I think we have to celebrate those that have been saved from that life and have taken on a skill and can actually have a real job. And what we have to do is to continue to encourage those that have gone back. Because if they get their skill, if they finish with heart, they're going to make a lot more money. But for many of them, this is the life they know. This is the world they know. And we have to help them because they don't have no parents. They don't have any family. They have been abandoned. And so we're working with our Child Protection and Family Service Agency to try to give them additional support. Some of them are on drugs. Some of them have other psychological issues going on. And so, yes, your first intervention may not work for all of them. But we're committed to intervening until we're able to reach them. For those who have drug issues, and it's the same thing with some of our programs in heart, let me just tell you. Some of our children come into some of the heart programs addicted to drugs. So when we do our heart programs, I don't talk about it much, but we have the Council on Drug Abuse working with us to help them too. Because they can't do the skills training if we don't deal with their addiction issues. So some of them have done well on the program, some need some more work, and we're not going to stop. We're going to continue working to get all of them off the streets.
Thank you, Minister. You can go ahead, sir.
Good evening. My name is Clayton Stone. Minister of Education, she wants a question. I would really want to know if you have a child going to a school, listen, and you go 2 days late, 2 days, reach late. You have a right for the teacher say, the principal say, can't come back at the school. Except we have to bring him come to school. Just that we would like to know.
Okay. So you want to know if there are policies in terms of lateness and so on. All right. Lateness is a problem across many schools in Jamaica. A lot of children come late to school. Now, the thing is that we want our children to come on time. But there are sometimes factors that make them late. Sometimes it is transportation, which is why I said we're putting in the rural bus system to help with that problem. And then sometimes it's not that. And so if you are having issues in terms of transporting the child to school, because you and I would have to talk about the unique issue. The key thing for us in the ministry is that children must be at school. So there are rules though, you know. There are rules that need to be followed, but our children need to be at school. So if you have an issue with rules not being followed and children being sent out of school inappropriately, please tell me, tell the ministry, because we will intervene, and we have intervened with schools like that. So let us know the particular issue and we will intervene for you.
All right. Thank you, Minister.